Hello and welcome to something that's not quite Did I Do That? It's a podcast normally about graphic designers and the mistakes that we make on the way to making something, because it's all part of the process. I am Sean Schumacher, and joining me today is a very special guest. It's me. I'm special too. Bet you didn't expect that. Yeah. People have been writing me off. What can I say? No, that's not what we're doing today. Today is actually kind of a weird one, because this is less an episode and more a programming note. And this is a thing I'm actually probably going to do a couple other times on our regular publishing schedule, this summer, because we are actually off. We've wrapped up season 4, and season 5 is not going to be starting until September 5th. 2024. So what do we do in the in between time, the interregnum, the time in between the king of season 4 and the king of season 5? Unfortunately, I think the king of season 4 is Toomgis. That's not where you want to be. I don't think Toomgis is who you want ruling over you. But then I don't know. There's worse choices. So Toomgis is being put back in the Toomgis vault. Season 4 is in the can, and the can is being sealed. I have a crack team. They're the ones who are gonna seal all that radioactive material at Yucca Mountain. Near my hometown of Las Vegas. Again, a great place to just stash all the things you don't want near humans, is just right near one of the major tourist centers in the United States on a fault line. That's a great idea. But yeah, like I've got that crack team. They're sealing up season 4 in a special canister where it will be opened by an earthquake in about 3 years. But until that time, we have a little bit of a gap. We have a little bit of a programming gap because we are going to be starting season 5 way out in September. September 5th is when season 5 is actually going to kick off, and that's going to take us all the way through our 30th anniversary. But what's happening in the meantime, you might ask? What is happening inside that gap? Well, you know, I think if there's one thing I've learned from Gap commercials, it's people who are not as stylish as they think they are. But also the clothes are more expensive and worse made than you would also expect. But yeah, what is happening inside that gap? Well, the answer is things. Some of the things I actually can't talk about quite yet. They are still a little TBD. But there are going to be a couple things that I'm going to be using the feed to announce over the next couple weeks. But I'm also going to be publishing some special stuff. Some what I have been kind of calling whoopsies. Just like as a workshop idea. They're not quite real Did I Do That episodes, maybe. They're a little less focused on, kind of the trajectories people have made throughout their careers, and maybe are just a little bit more fun because, the whole point of this ding dang thing is fun, as well as, the whole narrative side of it. But yeah, so those little things are going to be, coming out on our regular schedule, along with a couple other programming notes. So what I would encourage you to do is keep tuned. I'm going to try to keep the things that are not like actual new things, a little on the shorter side. We'll see how long this actually turns out to be. This is, I think, my 4th take on this. But yeah, like I'm going to be using this summer to kind of work on those whoopsies, work on some other interesting tidbits that are going to go into your ears. Should you so choose to put them there. And yeah, it's going to be a really fun time. So yeah, like stick around. And I am really looking forward to, kicking off a whole new season in September. But I'm also really, really looking forward to some of the stuff that we're actually going to do in between seasons, because I think it is going to be really fun, everybody. I'm whispering now. That's how you can tell this is the important part, because I'm whispering. Wow. My voice is bad right now. I'm so sorry. Okay, all right, everybody, back to one. Yeah. So anyway, that is what we've got going on, and I really thank you for keeping this show going. And yeah, if you are wanting, I would still love to get some reviews for this show. At least give us some stars, please. 5 is the number that we like to have. Also, feel free to give us a follow on Instagram. I think Instagram is the only social media that I'm really keeping up regularly these days. And that is another place that you can hear about some of these fun things that are happening, over the break. That's also, hey, great way to spread the word, which you can do to your friends. I said all those things in the wrong order, and I think that's why it started to come out weird. But that's the headspace that I'm in. I got friends, little behind the curtain, little behind the curtain here. I just got done with, I think, what was a 4-hour meeting, I think, maybe 4.5 hours. So I'm a little punchy, and I did not eat until about 10 minutes ago, and then I had too many tacos. And that's a recipe for terrible audio. But you know what? That's where I'm at. I've made whispering sounds and I've talked. But the important thing is that you've got the message, which is that we've got some stuff coming out, and give us a follow, give us some likes, and you'll hear that stuff when it does come out. So yeah, again, be looking forward to those whoopsies, as well as some of the surprise content. Surprise! I'm whispering. It's a surprise. I don't want the listeners to find out. Oh shit! I'm telling the listeners right now. Oh no. But yeah, you get what I mean. Yeah, so that's all I got. See you in 2 weeks. Okay, bye.